Hello everybody, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to the government scheme session. The scheme that we are covering today, it is Pradhan Mantri or Prime Minister Mudra Yojana or scheme. Alright, so what are the important components about this scheme we will understand and why? Because this scheme has been recently in news. This is just of 12th of December 2023 and there is a data that how much crore loan has been provided right to the beneficiaries, right? So but to understand that what is the importance of this, we first need to understand the basics, right? So we'll start off with the basics, right? And then we will look at the news and then we will be in a better position to know what the news is actually all about. But before that, here's an announcement for all the aspirants who are preparing for central regulatory bodies. We have come up with one-stop solution guide to all the queries that you must be having regarding the organization you want to join. For example, if you want to know more about RBI, NABARD, SEBI, you can get all the information in these e-guidebooks along with the hierarchical structure that exists there, what is its role in India's economy and all that information. After that, all about the recruitment process, how many phases are there, what is the eligibility criteria, age wise, qualification wise, education qualification I mean. And apart from that, how many phases are there, what is pattern of each phase, what is the previous year cutoff says about the difficulty level of the examination along with the syllabus, so that you can start off with your preparation in a very comprehensive manner. And at the end, we have also provided some steps that you can follow on your own to prepare for this examination. So do not miss the opportunity. You can download these e-guidebooks which are free of cost from the link that is provided in the description box below. Good morning, Siddharth. Alright, so now let's talk about this Mudra scheme. If I talk about in general what this scheme is all about, first of all I want to clarify this is not for the farmers. Okay, it is not for the farmers, and when I say farmers here specifically, I'm talking about those who sow crops in the field. So for the field purpose this scheme it is not there. Okay, what is this scheme all about and why was it introduced? So जो हमारा फिर जो नॉन फार्म सेक्टर है ना, नॉन फार्म सेक्टर में can be any small or medium micro or small industries that come. All right, so what happens in that case is, if they want to expand their business, or maybe if somebody is willing to set up on their own business, be it micro or small, they require some money, right? So whenever these people, they used to go to the banks, so bank, of course bank also wants safety for the money that they are providing, right? So bank used to ask for collateral. What is collateral? Collateral means in exchange of the money, like what is a collateral? Basically this is some asset which is equivalent to the money that you are asking from the bank, right? You give to the bank as a security, right? For example, if I want to buy some money and I have a piece of land, okay, so what I will do, I will use that land as a collateral, okay, so that if I'm not able to pay once, bank can recover the money from the land that I've provided as a security or a collateral purpose, right? But this is a normal condition, right? But what if the people, they don't have even anything, they don't even have their own houses, or maybe they don't have such land, right? So in such cases, what are they going to give as collateral, right? So because of that reason, they did not used to get money, and because of that reason there was no upgradation that happened in the enterprises, right? So to tackle this problem, government, they came up with this scheme. So there, here in this scheme, what is done, collateral free loan is provided by the banks only. Yes, okay, by the banks only, but it is collateral to the people. Okay, so this scheme is all about that. Now if bank also needs security from at least someone, right, if they are providing it for collateral free, so for that purpose this Mudra was established. So देखो, Mudra, it has a full form. What is the full form of Mudra? It is Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency, right? So basically what will be done, money will be refinanced or money will be provided, ठीक है, by the banks, और agency कौन देखेगी? Micro Unit Development and Finance Refinance Limited Agency Limited. Again I want to clarify here, देखो, we are getting money, right? As a beneficiary we are getting money, right? But who is taking care of all this, of the money and all things, that is looking at that is being taken care by Mudra, which has a full form, Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency. ठीक है, but you have to keep in mind that this is not directly lending money to the people. What it does, it is providing to the bank, and then banks are providing the money to the beneficiary. ठीक है, तो Mudra agency जो है, it's a refinance agency. Basically it will be it will pay money, or it will provide refinance support to the intermediaries. इंटरमीडिएटरीज कौन है आपके? बैंक्स है, जो भी आपके फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन है वो, ठीक है. तो वी आर गेटिंग मनी फ्रॉम बैंक ओनली, बट इट इज रीफाइनेंस बाय मुद्रा. इफ आई मेक हेयर अगेन, ठीक है, जो मुद्रा है, मुद्रा is paying refinancing the banks, and then from banks the consumer is getting the money, ठीक है. Here beneficiary would be the right word, not the consumers, ठीक है. beneficiaries will get the money, ठीक है. I hope it is clear till now. And next is, तो ये सारी चीजें ना, it's about मुद्रा only. It is it provides money to all the intermediaries, जैसे हमने देखा, so that last mile financiaries can provide the money to the people, right? अब who are these last mile the financiaries, ठीक है. these are your non banking finance companies, आपकी micro finance institution जितने भी है, via societies the money can be provided to people. trust है, जो आपके section 8 के अंदर जितनी companies आती हैं वो है स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, रीजनल रूरल बैंक. तो ये आपके इन ऑल इफ आई वुड हैव टू से दैट whoever provide money loan to the people ना, to the beneficiaries, all will be refinanced by Mudra, which what is Mudra? Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency Limited, ठीक है. And this refinancing agency, when we're talking about refinancing agency, we are talking about Mudra, okay. It will also partner with the state and regional level financing intermediaries. All in all, it will act as a refinancing agency. सिंपल सी बात है, ठीक है. अब when we are talking about that this agency will provide money, it should also come under some organization, right? From where is it getting money, right? It must also be deriving money from somewhere, right? So जो आपकी मुद्रा है ना, that is Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency Limited, it is your 100% subsidiary of SEBI. तो आपकी जो मुद्रा है किसके अंदर आती है? SEBI के अंदर आती है. SEBI is the, you can say, mother organization, or on in a different way we can say that this mudra, it is a subsidiary, it's a subsidiary of SEBI, ठीक है. please keep these things in mind, ठीक है. So now let's talk about the launcher. तो I hope ये मुद्रा का concept clear है, and to much of our understanding we have understood what is this scheme all about, right? So the launcher of this scheme is 2015. आपकी 8th April 2015 को this scheme was launched, and it falls under, we already we can get an idea, right? It's talking about financing, तो it falls under the Ministry of Finance, right? Aim क्या है? Aim we have already understood. देखो इसके अंदर हमको क्या करना है? Of course we are providing collateral free loan, but we are not providing it to everybody. We are focusing on the small business enterprises which which may require money to even establish a new business or to expand their own business, but they do not have any collateral support with them, ठीक है. तो जो small business enterprises है वो इसके through financing उनको मिल सकती है, ठीक है. And in which sector? It be it manufacturing sector, trading sector, service sector, right? And in fact this include the allied agriculture also. Please keep in mind when I talked about that it is not for the farmers who grow crops in the field, right? These are the mainstream agriculture we are talking about. It is not for the mainstream agriculture, it is not for the farmers, but yes, allied activity. Allied means these are they are linked to agriculture. For example poultry अगर कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, and for dairy, beekeeping, इसके लिए अगर चाहिए तो इसके लिए आपको पैसा मिल सकता है, ठीक है. टू प्रोवाइड लोन अप टू 10 लाख. और कितना कितना पैसा तक मिल सकता है इसके अंदर? अंडर दिस पर्टिकुलर स्कीम 10 लाख तक मिल सकता है, इतना ध्यान रखना है. एलिजिबल कौन है? देखो एलिजिबल हेयर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट, राइट, if it is if which companies are can take loan under this. So any citizen, if you are any citizen of India including women, property concern, means you have a business, partnership firm है, कोई भी इसके अंदर क्या है ले सकता है, ठीक है. who is eligible to avail loan and has a business plan. सिंपल सी बात है, आप पे कोई business plan होना चाहिए. And of course here it would be checked that are you the means कैन यू अफोर्ड द लोन ऑन योर ओन और नॉट, ठीक है. बट बेसिक एलिजिबिलिटी की बात करें, बेसिक एलिजिबिलिटी सिंपल है कि कोई भी इंडियन सिटीजन होना चाहिए. अब ये तो हमने बात करी एलिजिबिलिटी, लाइक विमेन कैन टेक पार्ट इन दिस, द प्रॉपर्टी कंसर्न कैन टेक पार्ट इन इट, पार्टनरशिप फर्म कैन टेक पार्ट इन इट, राइट. बट इन दैट ऑल्सो वी हैव सम स्पेसिफिक टारगेट्स, राइट. सो दीज स्पेसिफिक टारगेट दे इंक्लूड द नॉन कॉर्पोरेट स्मॉल बिजनेस सेगमेंट, ठीक है, जो भी आपका इन्वॉल्व है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट में, सेक्टर यूनिट में, ठीक है, ये सब इंक्लूडेड है. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल शॉपकीपर्स होंगे, दे नीड सम मनी, राइट. फ्रूट वेंडर्स हो गए, ट्रक ऑपरेटर्स हो गए, फूड सर्विस यूनिट्स हो गए, रिपेयर शॉप हो गए, मशीन ऑपरेटर, एनी नॉन फार्म बिजनेस यू कैन से, ठीक है. एंड इन फार्मिंग में भी जो हमने देखा था वो एलाइड एक्टिविटीज के लिए था. प्लीज कीप दैट इन माइंड, नॉट फॉर फार्मर्स बट फॉर द नॉन फार्म एक्टिविटीज मनी कैन बी टेकन अंडर दिस, ठीक है. एंड एक्सटेंडेड बाय विच, बाय होम, ठीक है. तो ये हमारे जो इंटरमीडिएरीज है सारी वो हैं, जो भी आपके बैंक्स है, रीजनल रूरल बैंक्स है. यू नीड नॉट टू मग अप ऑल दीज बिकॉज ऑल विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग मनी, ठीक है. तो सभी मनी प्रोवाइड करेंगे तो याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है इस चीज को, ठीक है. अब वी हैव सेड ओके द anybody can take loan. We have said that okay, this particular scheme, it aims to provide financing to the small enterprises, right. Be it your manufacturing sector, trading sector, or we have also studied the shopkeepers, street vendors, they also can participate, right. And we have also understood कि 10 lakh तक का loan मिलता है, right. But there is a range also, right, and there is a name provided to that range कि इतना तक के अमाउंट को क्या नाम मिलेगा, क्या मनी बोलेंगे, ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द शिशु लोन, ठीक है. तो 3 types of loans are provided under this scheme. One is शिशु loan, one is किशोर, one is तरुण. And actually these names, these are stages of a person's life. शिशु is the when the person is at the is small, at the baby stage. शिशु baby को बोलते हैं. किशोर is when he becomes a teenager, okay. And तरुण is basically adult, okay. So basically these are some the Hindi names of some of the phases of a person, okay. On that basis the name has been provided. And if you now compare the loaning amount is somewhere as per the name. For example, if you take the loan under the Shishu category of Mudra scheme, then you will get loan up to rupees 50,000, okay. If you're going for Kishore loan, in that case your the loan you can get is from 50,000 to 5 lakh, okay. And if you're going for the Tarun loan, the loan you can get from 5 lakh to 10 lakh. I want to tell you this is very important. In the examination sometimes directly it said that it can be directly asked that under Kishore component or Kishore loan how much loaning is provided, ठीक है. तो you must remember 50,000 to 5 lakh and then 5 lakh to 10 lakh. This is the criteria, very very important from the examination perspective, ठीक है. अब कुछ छोटे छोटे की फीचर्स है वो देख लेते हैं, ठीक है. लोन प्रपोजल किस चीज के लिए होना चाहिए, ठीक है. इफ यू वांट टू सेट अप a new or maybe you want to upgrade an existing micro business, for that you can take money, ठीक है. No processing fee. देखो when you go to buy loan there are some processing fees also that is there, right. So for Shishu loan, so for Tarun and देखो you have to keep in mind first of all processing fee बोल रहे, collateral की बात नहीं चल रही है, ठीक है. We are not talking about collateral, ठीक है, और security. Processing fees, there are some formalities, some fees that are there when you take up loan, right. So for Shishu category you have to pay no processing fee. So what does it mean for Tarun और Kishore you would have to pay, ठीक है. प्रोसेसिंग फी पर आपको शिशु कैटेगरी के लिए नहीं पे करनी पड़ती है, ठीक है. अब इसमें लिखा हुआ है बैंक्स डू नॉट इंसिस्ट फॉर कोलैटरल सिक्योरिटी अप टू 10 लाख. देखो वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट द मैक्सिमम लोन दैट कैन बी टेकन अंडर द स्कीम इज 10 लाख ओनली, ठीक है. तो कोलैटरल सिक्योरिटी तब तक की आपकी नहीं लगेगी. सो टिल 10 lakh you would not have to pay any collateral security, and that we have already understood, right, because it is to make easier for the people who are engaged in micro small enterprises to take loan, right, because in normal condition it is difficult for them to take because they do not have any collateral, ठीक है. And of course before taking loan it will be checked that if he is not defaulter, means initially he had taken loan and had not given back, right. So that will also be checked. And देखो अब बैंक ने अपनी साइड से बोल दिया, मींस गवर्नमेंट हैज सेड दैट ओके बैंक you don't have to take any collateral from the beneficiaries because it will be difficult for them to then arrange it, right. But banks still need some security, right. Bank would need security, right. So for that purpose we have we have a national trust, ठीक है. हमारे we have national credit guarantee trust we have. Usually that trust have been made so that what happens whenever government they come up with such schemes where they are directing bank not to take any additional charges or collateral from the people, they provide security to the bank. What do they say? They say to the bank that we are running a scheme and if the beneficiaries are not able to pay you back under the particular scheme, you need not to worry, we will pay you from the trust that we have made, ठीक है. तो kind of you can say एक account बना देते हैं या trust बना देते हैं which always have some money, right. And bank cross check that whatever amount of money is present in that trust, right. So bank will also have that satisfaction that okay there is some money which the government has kept aside, okay, and in case the beneficiaries to whom I have provided loan, if they're not able to pay back, there is money that has been kept by the government, ठीक है. तो उसके लिए एक नेशनल ट्रस्ट बनाया गया है. अब उसका जो उसमें एक कंपोनेंट बनाया फॉर स्पेसिफिकली फॉर मुद्रा स्कीम, क्रेडिट गारंटी फंड फॉर मुद्रा स्कीम. देखो देयर इज अ नेशनल क्रेडिट गारंटी ट्रस्ट फंड, ठीक है, कंपनी है, ठीक है, एंड दे हैव मेड डिफरेंट सेक्शंस डिपेंडिंग ऑन द स्कीम्स दैट दे आर केटरिंग, ठीक है. तो वन सच अंडर इट इज क्रेडिट गारंटी फंड फॉर माइक्रो यूनिट. सो दिस पर्टिकुलर वन विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग दैट अश्योरेंस टू द बैंक as a collateral, ठीक है. आई होप इट इज क्लियर टिल नाउ. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट देखो मुद्रा कार्ड विल बी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड, ठीक है. इसमें इतना कुछ है नहीं. रुपए डेबिट कार्ड अगेंस्ट आपका मुद्रा लोन के दिया जाएगा, एंड द पर्सन कैन गो फॉर मल्टीपल विड्रॉज, ठीक है, एंड क्रेडिट कर सकता है. इसमें कोई उनको लिमिटेशन नहीं है. देयर इज नो लिमिटेशन दैट यू कैन विड्रॉ ओनली दिस मच टाइम, ओके. यू कैन गो फॉर एनी. नो सब्सिडी फॉर लोन गिवन फॉर अंडर द स्कीम. दस यू हैव टू कीप इन माइंड, वी हैव रेड मेनी वेरियस स्कीम बिफोर वेयर वी अंडरस्टूड दैट समवेयर, बिकॉज देखो फॉर एवरी लोन सम इंटरेस्ट विल बी चार्ज, इंटरेस्ट परसेंटेज विल बी चार्ज, राइट. हर चीज का इंटरेस्ट रेट होता है. एंड वी हैव स्टडीड दैट इन वेरियस केसेस गवर्नमेंट दे ट्राई टू ease out this interest rate, because those are very high, usually in double digit, 11%, 10%, 15%. So usually government, what they do, some portion, some percentage, it can be 3%, 4%, depending on the schemes to schemes, they try to ease down this burden from person, right, from the beneficiary. But in this case there is no subsidy for loan percentage, ठीक है. कोई सब्सिडी वगैरह नहीं मिलेगी इस इंटरेस्ट रेट में. बस ये है कि बिना कोलेटरल के यू विल इजीली गेट द मनी अप टू 10 लाख. ये हैसल फ्री है, लेकिन इसमें कोई परसेंटेज का कोई क्राइटेरिया नहीं है, ठीक है. ठीक है. इसमें एक लाइन है पर हाउएवर देखो जो भी आपने लोन प्रपोज करा है, दैट दिस इज द सिस्टम आई वांट टू मेक, दिस इज द एंटरप्राइज आई वांट टू स्टैब्लिश, एंड दैट एंटरप्राइज it somewhere it caters to some other scheme, means it comes under some other such program, right. So in that case सब्सिडी एलिजिबल हो जाएगी, ठीक है. मान लो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ फॉर एग्जांपल डेयरी सेक्टर का, ठीक है, कोई ऐसी आपकी स्कीम रन कर रही है वेयर आई गेट सम सबवेंशन, राइट. वी हैव स्टडीड एग्रीकल्चर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड, सम ऑफ यू माइट बी नोइंग इफ दे हैव लुक्ड द सेशन, राइट. देयर वी अंडरस्टूड दैट देयर आर इंटरेस्ट सबवेंशन दैट इज प्रोवाइडेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट, राइट. सो नाउ व्हेन आई गो टू मुद्रा टू टेक लोन, राइट, आई कैन गेट दैट सब्सिडी because that particular project that I'm coming with, it comes under the one of the schemes that is run by the government, ठीक है. Now some थोड़ा से key features बचे हैं. Life insurance is not mandatory. Usually what happens where the schemes where the loan has been taken, the life insurance it becomes mandatory, so that if something happens to the person, money can be adjusted, but in that case it is not mandatory, okay. And the terms and condition of whatever be how the loan has to be processed, it will depend on the lending institution. It will not be guided by any upper organization, senior organization. And even PAN cards are not compulsory to avail loan, but yes, there should be some KYC that will KYC requirement जो भी आपका you must have something no KYC or something like which will help you with the process, ठीक है. तो पैन कार्ड मैंडेटरी नहीं है, बट एटलीस्ट यू शुड हैव सम KYC, आपकी कुछ होना चाहिए आपके पास जिससे आप लोन इजीली ले सको, ठीक है. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द स्कीम, वेरी बेसिक स्कीम है, इसमें इतना कुछ है नहीं, ठीक है. इसमें थोड़ा सा रह गया, ठीक है. इंटरेस्ट रेट क्या है? इंटरेस्ट रेट जो भी है वो आपके जो respective institution hai, they will be charging the interest rate, so there is no control over the interest rate as well. Loan can be, you can take loan even for the tractors, vehicles, right, or other such purpose, but for not personal use. You can go for two wheelers, ठीक है, आप जा सकते हो for to taking loan under this, but you would have to prove that whatever vehicle that you are buying, that will help you with the commercial purpose, means that is going to add on value to your MSC sector. For example, that you are buying that particular vehicle so that you can transfer your material from one place to another, that will ease out you with the business, ठीक है. तो you cannot take this particular vehicles for the personal use, उसके लिए लोन नहीं मिलेगा, but you have to prove that it will use in your commercial आपकी जो expectations है, जो आपका enterprise है, उसमें help करेगा, ठीक है. And now government is also focusing to make this process hassle free, so they are moving towards online application. तो एक उद्यम मित्रा पोर्टल है, ठीक है. So government is trying कि उद्यम मित्रा पोर्टल में ही maximum ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन हो, सो दैट हैसल फ्री ट्रांसफर हो जाए फॉर द बेनिफिशरीज एज वेल, ठीक है। बेसिक्स और ये था सारा। अब नाउ दिस स्कीम, अब इफ यू लुक एट इट, 28.89 करोड़ लोन्स, ठीक है। तो इतना सारा लोन अभी तक इसके अंदर दिया गया है, और कितने रुपए का इतना सारा लोन दिया गया है, मीन्स टू दिस मेनी टाइम्स द लोन हैज बीन प्रोवाइडेड। एंड अगर रुपीज में देखें तो कितना, 17.77 लाख करोड़ एक्सटेंडेड अंडर, इतना अभी तक दिया गया है, ठीक है। 17.77 लाख लोन अभी तक दिया गया है अंडर द पर्टिकुलर स्कीम इन द लास्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर. This, if you're going for regulatory bodies, this such information, it becomes important from the examination perspective, ठीक है. Usually if you're going for UPSC or other such examination, there the data इतना नहीं पूछते, and you know how much disbursement has been done, this is not asked. But if you're going for NABARD RBI examination, in such cases these questions are expected and have been asked in the past, ठीक है. तो इन सब चीज़ों में आपको ध्यान रखना है. Now this is homework for you all, try to attempt it. And these are the toppers of the last section. Diksha, welcome. Stuti is right. Nikhil has given the wrong answer, ठीक है. Because there in the first option, as Stuti has also mentioned, the 12 years is the loan repayment period and not loan lending period. In the first option that I provided in the last session, there I have written कि 12 years is there for the loan lending period. No, it is not for lending period. Lending period is just 5 years, but for 12 years the loan repayment will be done, right? Nisha said the right answer, and Ronak also, I said, I think he gave the wrong answer, or it was option 1, ठीक है. So that is all in this video. If you have any doubt, any query, do let me know. I'll answer them. I can see Pranav, good morning. Aman, good morning ma'am. SEBI notification कब तक? Aman, sorry, I do not have any idea regarding this. Yashvendra, yes, Yashvendra, collateral means security. Shubhadeep, good morning. Ronak, good morning. Alright, yeah. So that is all in this video. If you want me to cover any scheme, do let me know. I'll definitely make a session on that. And thank you for joining, and all the very best for the examination that you're preparing for. Thank you.